I want to welcome you all to our annual meeting at SSU University Graduation. I'd like to take just a couple moments to share with you some of the accomplishments that we have had and some challenges that we had to overcome in the past year. Our collaborations have greatly increased and strengthened. From Columbus Regional Health, Claim Aid, VIM Care, Columbus Housing Authority, Ivy Tech, Central Credit Union, Love Chapel, Turning Point, United Way Money Strong Coaches, Forcia, NK, and many more. Employees have taken a large amount of field trips to Columbus Regional, to Claim Aid, the VIM Care, VITA, which is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. We've been to the license branch, we've been to various banks, we've been to the Social Security Office, IUPUC, Ivy Tech, Legal Aid, and again, many more places. 20% of our employees moved on to higher paying jobs, and some of those with benefits in 2017. Some of our staff accomplishments: several obtained or reinstated their driver's license, obtained citizenship, decreased debt, established savings accounts and savings in those accounts, completed 1 semester of college. 2 of our employees have individual development accounts and have increased credit scores. Externally, our presence has grown greatly. SSU had numerous tours in 2017. We've been able to attend many agency fairs, getting a chance to chat with community members about the work we do. Our Facebook page increased 861 new likes in 2017, and that is an average of a little over 2 per day. We are thankful for the support from the community, volunteers, donors, shoppers, employees. This organization would not survive without each of those groups of people.
Hello. I have a dream. We've all heard this famous quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We all have dreams, and mine now includes SSU. Hi, I'm Angel Henderson, and I'm here to tell you about my life with SSU on and off since August of 2017. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how SSU has affected my life and made it better. Now that I've introduced myself, let me start off with telling you 2 of the things I learned during my classes in SSU University. First, not everyone sees each situation the same way. It's like saying the glass is half full or it's half empty. SSU has made me feel like my life has purpose, and I actually look forward to every day I wake up during my time here. I never imagined that SSU would be so important to my happiness until the past few weeks, while I was taking a break from SSU and ultimately proving their name. Personally, I hope to be more self-dependent with affording a more reliable vehicle and on the trail to owning my own home. Someone else make positive changes in their lives. Now I would like to challenge all of you to personally go out and help change someone's life for the better. Thank you.
Okay, as you all know, I work here at SSU. I just finished SSU University. It was very interesting and fun. I would want to be or work is here at SSU. This is my family. This has helped me so much here. This is my 3rd time, like Cheryl says, and you know what they say, there comes John. Where else can you work and get all this? Okay, thank you, Cheryl and SSU, for being here for all of us. And thank you, Kathy King, for all you do for us. That's my speech.
Hi, and thank you for being here at SSU today. My name is Gayatri. A few weeks ago, when I was asked to give this speech about what I learned at SSU, the first thing I did when I got home that night was to look up 100 ways to skip this speech. dead on shell, but I still have to do the speech. Third, I learned savings challenge, which is a plan where I save certain amount of money every week over the course of the year. First week I save $1, second week I save $2, and so on. By the 52nd week, I would save $1,378. This was a great learning experience in dealing with money. I have shared this with several of my friends, and they are trying this challenge as well. Recently, I've been building a schedule for all employees that gave me great visibility to the staff and improve my administration capabilities. Shell has been giving me work which increased my Excel usage and sharpened my skills. I believe she knew my strength and helping me to improve my abilities. I'm working on improving my communication and collaboration skills. I want to work hard and continue to be honest at all times because I'm accountable to God.
Hello, everyone. Dan Zadroff, a nationally recognized author, book mentor, strategic communications, and creativity consultant, once said, "Don't go through life, grow through life." Realize that the journey of life is not about being right or pretending that you know it all. It's about learning and growing every step of the way. We learned that the 5 ways to resolve conflict are to accommodate, avoid, compete, compromise, or collaborate. Of these, I feel that collaboration is the best choice because it allows all group members to equally contribute. Sans Souci has made a difference in my life as well. They presented me with the opportunity to purchase a vehicle so that I can work toward getting my license. Additionally, I've received free assistance with much needed clothing and shoes. And most recently, I've been able to update things at home with some furniture that came from Sans Souci. Through Sans Souci's partnership with the United Way, they put me in contact with some United Way employees who helped make sure that my health insurance premiums were paid. Specific to my position as the auction attendant, I've learned a lot about the inner workings of the auction and the unique or antique items required for it. I've even strengthened my communication skills by interacting with customers both verbally, in person, or on the phone, and non-verbally through email. I've helped work in some other areas of the store too. Due to those experiences and the employee training day we had a while back, I've seen how each area plays a necessary part in the whole of the organization. In the future, I'd like to continue to be a part of Sans Souci. I want to continue to better myself and improve my skills within the workplace and on a personal level. As you've heard, Sans Souci and its programs have helped me grow, learn, and become a better individual. I know they will continue to be a beacon for others. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Do not let these words become meaningless. I challenge you to not allow yourself to become complacent where you are in life. Do not stop striving to be better. Thank you.
Good evening. Here's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right. My path to glory, 263-412. The story I'm about to tell you is factual. Over the past 2 years, my life has had many optimistic outcomes. I'm a convicted felon, but in a different way, that's for sure. I'm a branded man. It's actually been a simple twist of turns, and just gets better every day that I shall live. Life changed just like that, and my life started changing. So I got up the next day and was very anxious to start working and get my life back together. It felt weird going back into society again, without being told where to go or what to do. I walked into Sans Souci and started working. I hope I've opened up your eyes a little more clearly now, that being a convict ain't so bad. In Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream speech, where society's colors can be as one. I, Elijah Smith, have a dream that people won't look at me as a convict, but as a person and mentor, someone to look up to. As strong as a foundation on a newly built home that can't ever be blown away, or an architect's blueprint that can't ever be copied, because it's original. What I'm trying to say is this. 263-412 is more than a number on a prison uniform or just a faded memory. But most importantly, a bad dream that I will always stay away from for the rest of my life. Okay, Eli, you can wake up now. It's over.
They all did an amazing job. Can we please give them another? At this time, I would like to turn it over to Zach, our board president.
My job is really to do the outgoing board members, but I gotta take a second to give another round of applause. This is now the 4th or 5th year, I think. We've done that, and I'm not a real emotional guy, but I always tear up a little bit when I watch it. It's just more or less getting out of your comfort zone, come up here saying stuff. I mean, and the things you guys are sharing is pretty personal, pretty powerful. So really, I think that's just amazing stuff. I just got But there's been a couple board members that are leaving us. So we do 3-year terms, right? You sign up to be a board member of Sans Souci, you're stuck with us for 3 years, no out clause. If you leave, you're exiled from, I'm just kidding. No, 3-year run. So members, we have 2 of them. I think one of them joined us and one of them was here in spirit. So our first member that left us is James. Anybody that was up here doing a speech met James. James was our joined the board for 4 years. He had to leave us for personal matters, but he was one that really kind of started Sans Souci University and really kind of saw it through. So he was a professor of communication for Ivy Tech, I believe. And so he kind of joined the organization and said, hey, you guys are doing employee development. Boy, I've got a great little idea. He's here. So really, I think let's just make sure we give him his spirit or his soul a little. He's still alive, but should have gone to Sans Souci University. And then our other one, Bill Mahoney. So Bill's here with us tonight. Bill's been part of the organization for 9 years, if I remember right. But it's been amazing. So Bill, over the 9 years Bill's been involved, we've gone from this organization, like I said, that was trying to keep the doors open and selling stuff, to the transition that we have today, where, you know, sales is part of the mission, but not the only mission. So I think if we ever were to sit down with Bill, his legacy of stories about the transition from where we were when he joined to where we are today, he probably could share over a few beers. I was just at United Way's annual meeting maybe 2 years ago, and Bill got the Volunteer of the Year for the community. So it's not just United or Sans Souci that he's impacting, right? It's the whole community. So I think to have someone that dedicated and involved, part of our organization, has been a big change, a big impact. The other unique thing about our board is we've got about a third of our board that I'll call us legacy, right? Been there longer than 5 or 6 years. Know a lot about the organization, know a lot about Cheryl, have a comfortability level. And then the other 2/3 of it is pretty green, pretty young, right? We'll call it less than 3 or 4 years of experience. So to have guys like Bill around that has a lot of legacy, a lot of experience, and just the community knowledge, I guess, has really been pretty impactful, right, for us to kind of move the needle and kind of focus our attention towards the things that are making impacts in the community. So without rambling on too long, I do want to make sure we also give Bill a round of applause, and I think we got a little gift for him too. You guys last one.
Before I open this, I would like to say it has been 9 years that I've been associated with the organization, and it's just an amazing organization. I'm continually amazed, awed, and inspired because the organization is such a large group of people, from the people who donate, people who volunteer, people who shop, our clients, our team members, our management staff, my fellow board members. Every single day at Sans Souci, you make someone's life easier. You make our community a better place. It's been truly one of the privileges of my life to be associated with our organization, Sans Souci, and I'm just so humbled to have been able to participate over the last 9 years. Thank you very much. Thank you.